Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So Lucas Browne gets knocked out by Paul Gallen, a former rugby league player and basically a part-time boxer, in one round. If the Dave Allen fight didn't, this fight has signalled the end of Lucas Browne's career, and he looked absolutely awful in this fight. Slow as molasses, pondering around like a sloth. He looked awful. He needs to retire ASAP, because ultimately, if a part-time boxer and former rugby league player is knocking you out in one round, God only knows what would happen if a semi-decent prospect fought Lucas Browne. He would be in grave danger, and I'm not exaggerating. He looked awful in this fight, truly awful. Now, I only saw this fight on a copy on YouTube. Basically, it was some dude who was recording the fight in the arena, so it was being recorded from the crowd. So obviously, I might have missed a few bits here and there, but ultimately, Lucas Browne came out with a wide guard. He was kind of pouring with a jab, following Paul Gallen around, trying to find that big right hand of his. But he was so slow, so cumbersome. He was just there to be hit all night. Paul Gallen actually let go of a sequence of punches while Lucas Browne was against the ropes. I think it was 2 right hands that put Lucas Browne down. Lucas Browne beats the count. He gets up. He makes the count of 10. The referee allows him to continue. And once again, Lucas Browne finds himself on the ropes. He tried to fire a few shots back, but they were so telegraphed, so slow, even Paul Gallen could evade them easily. And yeah, Lucas Browne ended up on the ropes again. Paul Gallen threw a sequence of punches, a couple of which got through. Lucas Browne got dropped to the canvas again, tried to beat the count, but the referee waved it off. Just a blowout in favour of Paul Gallen. I knew Lucas Browne was shot to bits, but I still would have thought he would have beaten a former rugby player in Paul Gallen. What an embarrassing way to go out, let's just be honest about it. The last few years of Lucas Browne's career have been nothing short of a sham, if we're being honest. I mean, back in the day when he was unbeaten, he was viewed as somewhat of a contender, like a fringe contender. He eventually got a shot at the WBA regular title against Ruslan Shagayev. Shagayev at that time was past his best, but most people favoured Shagayev to win. But Lucas Browne put in a career-best performance, getting off a canvas to knock out Ruslan Shagayev. After that fight, it was announced that he failed a couple of PD tests, and at the time a lot of people felt that Lucas Browne got set up. In hindsight, I don't think that's the case. I think this guy was juiced out of his mind back in the day, because ever since then, he's looked like absolute garbage. He got flatlined by Dillian Whyte. No disgrace there. But getting folded by Dave Allen is embarrassing enough. And then getting levelled by a rugby player, that really is, put a fork in Lucas Browne. He is done. He needs to retire because he will get seriously hurt. Just that simple. But yeah, I guess congratulations to Paul Gallen. He was the underdog going into this fight, so fair play to him. A big moment for him, no doubt, but even Paul Gallen, when this guy steps up to any real level, he'll get smashed. He'll get smashed to pieces, so there we go. Just a quick post-fight ramble for this fight, if you can call it that. Insane stuff, man. Lucas Browne gets knocked out by a rugby player. What a fitting way to end his career. There we go. Share your thoughts below. Been your guy Delboy. Peace.